It's a tough truth that some individuals in our lives derive satisfaction from inflicting harm and chaos. Consider this. You might be sharing cherished moments and placing your trust in someone, only to realize they are the very source of your distress. Today, we delve into a subject that is as intriguing as it is unsettling, recognizing the signs that you're encountering a malicious person. Whether it's a coworker, a friend, or even a family member, these individuals often excel at deception, concealing their true selves behind a facade of charm and charisma. Our exploration today isn't merely for curiosity's sake. Understanding these signs can profoundly alter your life. The Stoics held that perception is powerful, and that living by reason and virtue is essential. By identifying and understanding these toxic traits, we can safeguard our peace of mind and nurture healthier relationships. Adhering to Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control. Stay with us as we unveil 5 unmistakable signs of a malevolent person. By the end of this video, you'll be better prepared to recognize these behaviors and also discover practical strategies to protect your mental health and well-being. If you value what we're sharing, a simple favor would be to hit the subscribe button. And please don't skip any part of the video. You won't want to miss our special bonus segment, where I'll reveal an effective strategy for establishing firm boundaries with these individuals. Let's embark on this journey of self-awareness and resilience together. When discussing people who initially seem charming and charismatic, it's vital to remember that appearances can often be misleading. These individuals have a knack for illuminating a room, making everyone around them feel valued and special. They know precisely what to say to create the illusion that you've just forged a meaningful connection. At first glance, they appear to be the ideal companion, witty, engaging, and seemingly invested in your life. It's easy to become enamored by their charm, believing you found someone exceptional. However, the Stoics teach us to look deeper and seek the truth through rational thought and keen observation. As time passes, you might begin to notice subtle flaws in their facade. Perhaps they always need to command attention, overshadowing others in social situations. They may talk over you, interrupt, or even subtly belittle you in front of others. These behaviors aren't merely quirks or signs of an extroverted personality. They are red flags. The Stoics would advise us to observe these actions with a clear mind, free from the initial excitement of their charisma. Picture yourself at a gathering where this person is the life of the party, sharing jokes and captivating the crowd. Initially, it feels wonderful to be in their orbit, but as the evening progresses, you realize they monopolize every conversation, redirecting everything back to themselves when you attempt to share something about your life. This is where the Stoic principle of apatheia, a state of being unperturbed by external circumstances, becomes essential. By maintaining emotional balance, you can see through their charming facade and recognize the underlying self-centeredness. It's also vital to observe their reactions when faced with setbacks. A genuinely kind and caring person will navigate disappointments and disagreements with grace and understanding. Conversely, someone merely playing a part to gain your trust might swiftly become angry or defensive, lashing out or attempting to manipulate the situation to regain control. According to Stoic wisdom, such reactions serve as clear indicators of a deficient character. Marcus Aurelius cautioned us to be mindful of those who exhibit anger and manipulation, for these are not the traits of a rational and virtuous person. The key is to take your time and trust your instincts. The Stoics valued the power of observation and emphasized the importance of not rushing to judgment based on initial impressions. Epictetus taught us to evaluate carefully the character of those we allow into our inner circle. So, if someone appears too good to be true, grant yourself the space to observe their actions over time. Pay attention to how they treat others, especially when they believe no one is watching. true character is revealed in how a person behaves when not trying to impress anyone. Keep in mind that not everyone who appears charming and charismatic has benevolent intentions. Some wield their charm as a means of manipulation. By remaining grounded and mindful, you can shield yourself from being ensnared by a superficial facade. Adhering to Stoic principles of wisdom and discernment will better equip you to navigate these intricate social interactions. Another critical sign to be aware of is a lack of empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is essential for forming deep connections, providing support in times of need, and fostering meaningful relationships. However, some individuals seem to completely lack this fundamental human trait. They show little concern for how their words or actions affect others, leading to devastating consequences for those around them. The Stoics valued compassion and understanding as core virtues. Marcus Aurelius frequently discussed humanity's interconnectedness and the need to consider the well-being of others as part of our own. When encountering someone who blatantly disregards others' feelings, it's a serious warning sign. Picture yourself sharing something personal with a friend, seeking comfort or understanding, only to have them dismiss your feelings or even mock your vulnerability. This lack of empathy can leave you feeling isolated and misunderstood. It's not just about them being absent during tough times. It's also about their failure to share in your joy or celebrate your successes. Someone devoid of empathy won't cheer for your achievements and may even undermine or claim credit for them. Moreover, a deficiency in empathy can lead to more sinister behaviors. Individuals who struggle to empathize may engage in cruel actions without guilt or remorse. They might lie, cheat, or even inflict physical harm without a thought for the pain they're causing. The Stoic philosopher Seneca emphasized the importance of kindness and justice, teaching that our actions should mirror our inner virtues. When someone lacks empathy, they are fundamentally disconnected from these values. The absence of empathy also becomes apparent in everyday interactions. You might observe someone consistently interrupting conversations to focus on themselves, showing little interest in others' contributions, or failing to assist when help is clearly needed. These may seem like minor annoyances initially, but they accumulate into a behavioral pattern that reveals a deeper issue. The Stoics would urge us to be observant and discerning, understanding that these subtle signs indicate a person's true character. If you find yourself dealing with someone who persistently lacks empathy, it's essential to establish boundaries to protect your own mental and emotional well-being. The Stoics believed in prioritizing our well-being and not allowing others' negativity to disrupt our peace. You have the right to distance yourself from those who drain your energy and bring you down. Another significant indicator of an evil person is manipulation. Manipulation occurs when someone employs deceitful or cunning tactics to control or influence others for their gain. It's a subtle, often insidious behavior that can be highly damaging to those affected. Manipulators are skilled at distorting situations, leading you to question your reality, and bending your will to meet their needs. This can leave you feeling confused, powerless, and uncertain about your own judgments. Let's consider manipulation through a Stoic lens. The Stoics valued clarity of thought and the ability to see things as they truly are. They taught that our perceptions should be anchored in reality and that we must remain steadfast in our principles despite external pressures. When someone manipulates you, they are trying to cloud your perception and distort reality, making it challenging to adhere to these Stoic ideals. A common form of manipulation is gaslighting, where a manipulator makes you doubt your memory, perception, or sanity. They might deny that specific events occurred or twist your words and actions to make you feel at fault. For example, if you confront a friend about something hurtful they said, instead of acknowledging it, they might accuse you of being overly sensitive or misremembering the situation. This tactic can erode your confidence, causing you to rely on the manipulator's version of reality. Manipulators are also adept at playing the victim, guilt-tripping you into doing things against your will by making you feel responsible for their happiness. You might have a friend who constantly complains about their problems, expecting you to drop everything to help them, yet they're never there for you in return. They might say things like, "If you were truly my friend, you would do this for me," creating a sense of obligation. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasized understanding what lies within our control and what does not. We cannot govern others' actions or emotions, only our responses. Consider how a manipulator might use flattery or charm to achieve their goals. Initially, this can feel wonderful. They might shower you with compliments that make you feel special. Yet over time, you might realize that their praise comes with strings attached, as they only offer compliments when they want something from you or need you to act in a certain way. This can foster a sense of indebtedness, compelling you to meet their expectations to maintain their approval. The Stoics remind us that true virtue and self-worth stem from within, not from the fleeting approval of others. Manipulation can also manifest as isolation. A manipulative individual might attempt to sever your connections with friends and family, rendering you more dependent on them.